So the challenge presented to us was a inspection port, which is 19mm in diameter, which on the other side was a vast area which had to be inspected. A traditional borescope is not able to illuminate or look at far distances required for this project. So we came up with a solution that covers all of those aspects or requirements.
So the technology that's been created is something called Camdroid, and it's been done in conjunction with ICE9 and DDS, and it's using a very small HD camera that's come from mobile phone technologies, and they've incorporated that into a solution that we can deploy within our facilities.
So what's really interesting and innovative about our technology is that it's really quite small. There's nothing on the market that will fit into those sort of small ports, whilst also focusing in big rooms. Often borescopes focus in close pipe work, but we're looking at a big open expanse. This is a really innovative bit of kit. There's nothing else that we can see on the market that matches this at the moment. So the way Camdroid operates is it's essentially a length of tubing that is passed through an access port. There's multiple cables that come off to a user interface that is a screen and a joystick and a couple of dials. By rotating these dials, you increase the brightness or you change the focus of what the image is looking at, whilst you get a live feed of that environment. This really goes above and beyond what Sellafield currently use. What they have now is black and white images, a low resolution, and meant it was quite difficult to tell the difference between a shadow and a leak. Now we've got high definition, full colour, big images.
You know, you're talking 90mm diameter for inspections, HD quality. You know, there's nothing else like it. So this really is sort of cutting edge stuff. It will allow us to understand more about on-plant conditions, providing more confidence to regulators. It's going to provide a massive step change from where we're currently at. So this allows us to better assess what's going on and provide that long-term confidence.
We'll be able to go through much smaller camera ports if we were to drill pilot holes into facilities where we hadn't previously had access, and it'll open up a huge range of opportunities for inspecting areas that we haven't previously been able to inspect.
Improvements in people's time, improvements in the number of resources that are required from a plant perspective. It opens up a lot more options for deployment.
Doing this project through Game Changers is really invaluable. They kind of put us in front of the stakeholders, they advertise the challenges.
Really helpful from funding perspective and guidance and help across this project. Couldn't really get into the nuclear industry without Game Changers. This technology is a good baseline to develop further. We received loads of good feedback and we have other ideas which can be incorporated into future designs.
From this point on, we're really hoping that Camdroid sparks a bit of interest, and there are other challenges that come out, so we've designed this for a specific deployment in September, but we're really hopeful that this can be applied to various other sites across the country.
In terms of what's been seen, I'm really excited. You know, it is a huge step change from where we were before. The images we're getting are so much better quality, it's colour. We're looking forward to being able to deploy this within the facilities.